Next, we're going to learn how to create a function that can be given a large chunk of text and summarize it by picking out the key words. Because the model is able to understand language, it is then able to pick out the most important words and phrases for us. We create our function and provide messages to the model with instructions and examples of how we want the model to respond. There are 3 roles that can be used for messages. The first messages are system messages. These messages provide instructions to the model on what you want it to do and how it should respond and behave. The second type of message is a user message. This is an example of a user input. So in this case, the user input would be the block of text we want to summarize. The third type of message is an assistant message. This is an example of the correct output to the user input. So here we have keywords that have been pulled out from the block of text provided by the user. These assistant messages serve as an example of how the model should respond. So you can see in the code here, we've created a function which we're calling text summarizer. And this function takes our prompt as an input. We use the openai.chatCompletion.create function and specify our model and our messages. This is where we include the system, user, and assistant messages. Our system message we've set to be the following. You will be provided with a block of text, and your task is to extract a list of keywords from it. We then provide an example user message. Here it's a large piece of text about a flying saucer. The next message is the assistant message. So this will be how we want the model to respond in response to the user message above. So you can see here, this assistant message has picked out keywords from the text in the user message, such as flying saucer, guest house, etc. We then give another example in these messages. So we provide another user message, which is another large piece of text about Sri Lanka, and an assistant message, which pulls out the keywords from this text. Here we're just showing the model how we want it to behave in response to certain inputs. The final message we give will be where we provide our prompt. So we set it as a user message, and then the content of this message will be the prompt that we provide. We set the number of temperature and the max tokens, and return the model's response. Let's now give a new prompt to this function. We can print this prompt out for you to read. We'll then create our generated text and reference our text summarizer function and provide it the prompt. When we print this generated text out, we can see that it's the keywords from our piece of text above. In this lesson, we've seen how we're able to provide messages to our model in order to get it to work with different tasks.